Hey guys, Deja Vu here and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is, it's actually pretty interesting. What I did is I took a look at the Legends League leaderboard and basically I just spied on the number one player for a few days and he always had the same army trained up. So what I did is I basically trained up the same army and I was using it in Legends. And I mean, there's a reason this guy's using this strategy. It's coming in and it's wrecking bases. So you guys are going to definitely want to see what that is. So what we're going to do is let's actually take a look at that player. Let's see what the strategy is. And then we'll jump into some replays. Guys, before we get started with the video though, I do want to mention I'm putting out Clash of Clans content every other day. So if you like what I'm putting out, you like the bases I give you, you like the attack strategies, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me. Also, I have a really big announcement coming next week and you guys are definitely going to want to see that. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the player I was looking at. And, ooh, actually, it changed up a little bit a few days ago. Let me see. Okay, this guy was actually number one. Right now, Stephanie's number one. Looks like they're taking over the game again. I mean, we all know Stephanie, Dr. Mujaba. They're doing some shady stuff up there. That's why they're always number one. So hopefully, hopefully Supercell takes care of that. Alright, but it was this guy over here, and I think he still does have the same army trained up. I mean, this guy always has this army trained. Pretty crazy that he got this high with this strategy. And you can see here, it's like a Yeti Smash variation, but what he did is he's basically taken like a few less bowlers or a few less Yetis, and he's bringing a few witches. And the reason this strategy is working, like why I was testing it, is, I mean, in Legends, everybody is running single infernos. So you put those witches behind the Yetis, and they spawn those skeletons. They come in front of the Yetis, and the single infernos just can't keep up. And I mean, it lets the troops get all the way through the base. Alright, so what we're going to do is let me hop on my other account that still is in Legends, and we'll take a look at the replays. Alright, so this is the first replay we're going to take a look at. And the thing is, though, like when copying the number one player, I wasn't sure what siege machine he's using. So I'm going to show you two different ways that I tried this strategy out. The first one's going to be with the Yeti Bomb, and then the second one's going to be with the Siege Barracks. I kind of like the Yeti Bomb variation better because basically you can never get a 1-star. If you're using that Yeti Bomb, you can always just send the blimp into the town hall and you don't need to worry about it. And I mean, when I was using this variation, I don't think I've gotten any 1-stars because even if everything goes wrong, just send that blimp straight into the town hall and you're set on a 2-star. And I'm sure you guys all know what the Yeti Bomb is. It's so powerful because the battle blimp got extra death damage, and with those Yetis inside, they smash a section of the base. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll the replay and let's see how it works. Alright, and then another great thing about going with the Yeti Bomb is you're going to see here, I'm actually going opposite of the Town Hall. Usually in Legends League, I would never go opposite of the Town Hall because you always want to make sure you get a 2-star. But since I have that blimp for the Town Hall, I don't need to worry about it, and it'll always be a safe 2. Okay, so you can see here, what I wanted to do is I wanted my king to come in. Let me get this up. Alright, I wanted my king to come in and take out this section over here. And then I wanted the Warden Walk to take out like all this. And then I basically just want to send my troops in straight into the base like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and send the blimp in to take out that town hall, and let's see how it works. And you're going to see here, but the way you want to use the witches in this strategy is you want to put down the Yetis, the bowlers, and you want the witches to come up behind because you want the Yetis to tank for those witches. You want them to be able to spawn as many skeletons as possible so that it just distracts all the other defenses. Okay, so you want to make sure your funnel is secure. That's like the main thing when using Yeti Smash. Don't be scared to spend the resources on your funnel because if you don't have a set funnel and your troops walk outside the base, I mean, you're basically, there's nothing you can do. So you want to make sure that funnel's set. Okay, so I use the Warden Walk. Usually I like to use the Warden Walk to set the funnel because you want to try to make the funnel as cheap as possible. And I mean, the Warden Walk using a hero or using like a Queen Walk is definitely the best way to do it. Alright, so troops move in. I use the Warden ability. You want to use the Warden ability like basically as soon as you can when like there's as many defenses firing on your troops as possible and when all your troops are still in range of the warden. So good warden ability over there. You want to keep those bowlers alive as long as possible. We all know bowlers they usually don't last long, but the reason I'm going with bowlers in Legends and not P.E.K.K.A.s is because like I said, so many people are running those single infernos. Alright, and look at this. I send the blimp across the base. The reason being is we already know the healers and everything went this way, so I know there's no mines all the way over here. So I know it's safe to send my blimp like across the town hall, across the base like that, and it's going to make it no problem. Okay, so pretty perfect. My main squad ends up going this way to take out like these infernos. I send the blimp over here, and the blimp's going to take out this section. And I mean, perfect strategy. I still got the queen ability. I got some cleanup going on the right hand side. Guys, make sure you always put your cleanup down pretty fast because I mean, these Yeti smash attacks, they usually result in a lot of time fails. And you can see here, the whole core of the base is gone. I mean, there's nothing left besides the outside. Have the RC going around. I don't even think did I even use the queen ability on this attack? I think I swag it, actually, which is pretty crazy. Okay, so I got the 2 minions cleaning up the storages, which is great, because otherwise those storages would have been an issue. I have an archer over at 12 o'clock, and I still got the queen ability, queen up. Basically, at this point, I have the healers on the queen, and that level 70 queen is so powerful that she's just going to be able to take out the rest of the base because, like I said, my Yetis and bowlers, they basically gut the whole inside core of the base. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and speed it up because at this point, it's just a matter of cleanup. And guys, I think I swagged my queen ability. I actually don't remember. I'm pretty sure I did, though. Yeah, I didn't even need my queen ability. How OP is that? And you can see I still had some skeletons up that just died. And there you go, guys. That's a triple. I'm telling you, this strategy, it is crazy strong. Definitely screenshot this and train it up. What we're going to do is let me take a look at the second replay. And on the second replay, it's a different, I use the Siege Barracks instead of the Yeti Blimp. So it really depends on the base. But I think I like the Yeti Blimp a little bit better. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the other replay. All right, so this is the second replay we're going to take a look at, and you can see there's a reason I chose this replay. It's one of those annoying ring bases, and right now at Town Hall 13, these type of bases are the meta. These ring bases, the teaser type bases, we're seeing more and more of them, and this strategy, it works on these type of bases. Guys, what we got to do is everybody needs to figure out how to beat these bases. I actually did do another video on how to beat ring bases that I'll go ahead and link above. And the thing is if everybody learns how to take out these type of bases, we'll stop seeing them so much. And I'm sure we can all agree these bases are annoying and we don't want to see more of them. And honestly, they're not even that hard. Once you learn how to deal with them, I mean, you'll be able to deal with any of them. So the main thing on these ring bases, you can see I'm using the Warden Walk. You want to cut out the corners because you want to break the ring. I mean, there's plenty of different ways to do this. In this situation, I'm going with the Warden Walk. So basically, I want a Warden Walk to take out this corner over here. And then I want to do the king with the Siege Barracks. That's the reason I'm using the Siege Barracks in this situation with the hogs inside and the RC to take out this section. And then I just want to send my troops straight into the town hall. You want to make sure you're always going into that town hall. Like I said before, you want to make sure you always have a safe plan. You don't want to end up getting a 1-star in Legends League. Okay, so I put down the Siege Barracks. And remember, guys, when using that new Siege Barracks, you want to put it down so it's not in range of any defenses. Because the goal is to make that Siege Barracks stay alive as long as possible, because you want all those wizards to spawn out. Okay, so I'm putting down the Yetis. In this strategy, you always want to put down the Yetis, the bowlers, and then the witches. You want the witches behind everything, because like I said in the beginning, you want them to, you want the Yetis and the bowlers to tank for them, and you want all those skeletons to get spawned from those witches and just tank all those infernos and those expos and annoying defenses. Okay, so queen in behind. I put the jump down. Have the RC coming in. You want that RC to come in with the Hog Riders, and the RC and the Hogs basically going to come and take out these defenses over here. I put down that Rage. I used the Warden ability. You want to use that Warden ability when all your troops are in range. So I used the Warden ability perfectly. Town Hall taken down. I still have a lot of my bowlers alive through that Giga Blast. You want to make sure you keep those bowlers alive. Bowlers are really squishy troops. They do die really fast. So, I mean, if you can keep your bowlers alive, you're basically always going to triple. And look how many troops I still have left, all in the core. That Eagle is still up. Eagle pretty annoying that I basically took out that Eagle last. But, I mean, that's right. I didn't want, if I would have went on the other side, there could have been a chance of a 1-star. I have that, look at that one OP bowler beating that wall. Maybe he'll come in and take out some of this trash in the corner. And there you go, guys. I mean, this strategy, it's crazy strong. I've been using it for the past couple days, and I'm telling you, I think I even used it in one of my Supercell Clan War League attacks, and it's crazy. Anytime I see single Infernos, even in War, I mean, I'm personally going to be using this strategy. I want you to train it up, and I want you to comment down below. Let me know if you ever tried this strategy. Are you going to try it? And let me know how it works for you. I definitely want the viewers' input just so I know the videos I'm putting out if they're actually working or not. Alright, so you can see I still have the queen ability. It looks like, guys, do I swag the queen ability again? That is crazy. I don't know if I actually do swag it, but I could have swagged. I mean, both of the replays I showed you, so crazy strong that I didn't even need the queen ability in either of the replays. How crazy is that, guys? I mean, that's not that common where you can swag queen abilities like that in Legends League. Okay, so I do end up hitting the ability just because I was kind of nervous on time, but I honestly did not need it. I mean, that, in my book, that was a swag ability. And there you go, guys. Screenshot the army, train it up, like I said, and let me know. And as always, guys, thank you for tuning in.